I am here. I am here. Why did that not show up on... All I'm trying to do is eat some pizza. I'm hungry. Now it shows up. In all honesty, I don't know why I make fun of Irish flag either. It was a reference I was using. That crap. Try to kill me. Look at the Irish be with you. Why is it not showing? I hear it. Oh. Oh, you know why? It's because I don't have it on my... I don't have it on this. The big mama pig. Don't SM. I'm working on it. God. Ugh. Pull down 30 minutes. It's still 3 minutes. I haven't fish fillet. Give me that fillet of fish. Give me that fish. Give me that fillet of... Give me that fish. Remember to update your computer? No, cause I didn't have to, cause I tripped whatchamacallit, the fuse for this area, and it updated my computer. And I am upset. I hate updates. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. I struggle. But alright, okay. Let's go through it, boys. Hello to Y. I can't. Hello to Y, Shiro, Shiggles, Shadow, Angel. I think I saw Alice. Bernard. Got the piranha. Yeah. But if it was hanging up, all of it, give you nothing at all. We'll finally fix us. That fillet of fish. Give me that fish. Give me that fillet of fish. That fish. Oh yeah, by the way, if I just randomly die, it's because we're getting some ads. Ads. Probably. On. It's when I move stuff, sometimes it just explodes. And I'm afraid to touch my laptop because I know I'm gonna have to update it for school tomorrow. Yeah, it be like that. Fortnite Battle Pass. I just shit out my ass. And no, that 3-hour update I was talking about was like a work-specific one. This one took a while too, but not like more than 5 minutes. Yeah, no, when I had that 3-hour update, it wasn't it wasn't like it's just a normal Windows update. You guys are fine. It's sad when Linux updates have become reliably more stable than Windows. Windows. Give me that fillet of fish. Oh, yeah, that fish. Give me that fillet of fish. Windows 11 went? Never. You'll fry 10 out of my cold dead hands. Shout out Linux. Headphones in. Now, look, when Windows, like, stopped like, when I found out that I couldn't move my taskbar where I would normally put it, I immediately detested Windows 11. And then I have to use it at work on my one computer, and there's like call it like, you know when you right click and with like copy paste, name, move, send to, etc, 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 like all that stuff, it is the only way to fix that is to run this like command in your terminal, and it's like, hello ZV, thank you for the follow, welcome to the shit show. Did someone say drink? But I can't get my like, every time I look over at my screen, my model just bugs out. 10 gets shut down next year unless you jump on the 10 for IoT. I'd actually I have another diet cherry. It doesn't, and also shouldn't get shut down. It's just end of life support. No more updates, yay! Eleven is so bad. Get back Windows 7. Yeah, cherry. I don't think we have raspberry here, unless I'm just blind, because I also don't drink a lot of cake. So knowing the states, we probably do have it, and I'm just oblivious to it. I need to make sure that I save frequently, because like it started thundering like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes ago. I was like, oh no. True, but no updates means programs will slowly lose support and break. I think I have a few years. They just killed, League of Legends just killed support for like Windows XP. I think I'm okay. Windows 11 is disgrace. Alright, Jet, drop off raspberry cake. I'll get you a cherry cake. And we'll trade. To be fair, it's still better than one. I didn't think Windows 8 was that bad until they like tried to switch to that until they tried to switch to the like the tile thing, which was definitely okay if you had a touchscreen computer, but those weren't like super common yet. Like almost every consumer laptop I feel like has a touchscreen nowadays. Maybe I'm jaded, but it's like, I don't know. I'm like Santa Claus if you two eye. Hi Korba. 8.1 was okay. Yeah. I think about the time I drunk tweeted at Bill Gates and Twitter deleted my tweet. I was really angry about Games for Windows Live. Yeah, Games for Windows Live is also ass. Consumer. Oh, for those of you who bought a pillow, check your emails. The labels should have been made. I don't know exactly when they're going out, but this week. I'm okay with using pens and stuff. I don't want to put fingerprints. I know! When League was way behind the curve. Chrome and Firefox. Nah. I think they'll probably... I don't know. I can't imagine that they're gonna drop Windows 10 support anytime, like, soon. EP dropped to say hello and good night, so good night. Good night! Got the email. Fuck yeah. Give us purple, please. Fun fact. You can download an executable of Pinball. And I have it. Bro, why is tomorrow already Monday? Where did the weekend go? Oh yeah, spring break's over. I get a whole week off. My life is so hard. Is Pinball just not? No, Pinball hasn't been baked in years. And also, sorry, I'm bitter about having to be a function. I'm gonna have to, like, compulsively save every time I draw online, because I know the one time I don't. Trying to get better. What I wanted, if I wanted Sakura Miku. And this, ladies and gents, is why you make sure your computers are on surge protectors. And hello, Amir, I see you. I did too. I didn't want 3 copies though. That's fair. I think the Uber guarantee, starts tomorrow, because I checked when I saw your messages, and the banner wasn't updated. I think my sense of time works of being in the future. I think my day got so thrown off, because I was playing balloons with a couple of my friends last night, And we played free play and got to level 219. We were up until like 5 in the morning. Yeah, the Miko at Coachella thing. Man. I screamed. I was like, they got the screen too! So everyone kind of got screwed over. What's the Miku drama? For Miku Expo this year, everything was worded that we were going to have the projection like almost every other Miku concert, and it was half-assed like big screen. And everyone's tinfoil hat theory was that the projection was gonna be at Coachella, but then they brought out the screen. So I feel like the set was really short. It was like I had tuned in a little bit before and I was watching the Yoasobi set, and I feel like Yoasobi had like way more songs. I missed like the first half of it, but I still got to see like 6 or 7, I felt like. So I don't know. Yeah, basically. I've already sold my ticket, so it's not really a big... I'm bummed about it. Like, I really wanted to go. This is the first year that I was gonna actually be able to go. Coachella is less than 2 hours away because it's a bunch of people doing copious amounts of drugs in the desert. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think that really does sound like my idea of fun, honestly. Oh, since I missed notification, follow if you're still lurking in chat. Doesn't sound too pleasant. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I've never been, but I've done Warped Tour in very humid summers and stuff like that, and that was not fun. I could not imagine being in the middle of the desert. I don't do drugs, but maybe I would start. First concert I had with Cherry Alcoholic auction, it was mellow. Bro, I get absolutely shithoused at concerts now. It's so much fun. Well, I'm too anxious. So like, so like the people who had a lawnmower in my Miata, and I wondered why it ran like... Took forever to turn over. Put a proper car battery in that bitch, it turns right over. I did my Vegas trip, I toned it down when I shouted out the wrong lyric and I still... Yeah, for me it's just... I'm capable of having fun and like relaxing when I'm sober if I'm around like friends or people that I trust. But like it's the real goober side of me does not come out in public unless I have a little bit of liquid courage assisting. And it's like kind of funny though, because like the older I get, I somehow simultaneously care less but more about like people's perception of me. It's like it's really weird. I don't know. Ah! God, it's been a year. Oh god, it's been a whole year. For me, at least, it's just getting more comfortable with being yourself as time goes on. I mean, I'm comfortable with myself. I think I just have, like... I feel like I can have a pretty overwhelming personality. Like, you guys see when I get, like, super excited about isopods or something like that, and I just want to go on and on about them. But I have a really hard time, like, I'm just bullshitting with someone at a concert, right? So we start, like, going on about other artists we like, and if I start, like, I don't know, going off, you know, about something, I have a really hard time figuring out when I should stop. Like, I'm not really sure where the stopping point is. And I've never been able to tell. I feel really bad. I don't care about perception. A long time ago. I ended up with more friends. I don't really, like, go out a ton. So meeting new people, hard. I like it when you get excited and giddy. I love hearing you talk about stuff you enjoy. Need someone who would talk a mile a minute because your boy can't talk for shit. I'm one of two. I'm either the a mile a minute will just yap 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 yap, or I'll sit there and just, because I also really like listening. Like, I like hearing what makes other people excited. I don't care if I could care less about it, but if someone has something that they're like, me isopods. I don't say I didn't give a shit about isopods. It would be a cold day in hell, first of all. But if someone was just being like, yeah, I really like these bugs. They're really cool. They're cute. They're just neat. You know, I'd be like, hell yeah, brother. I love it. Love that you're happy. Happy looks good on you. Like that kind of thing. But not everyone not everyone is as, like, I want to say, I think relatable's the wrong word. Like, I'm trying to think how I want to, like, say, because I feel like we just have a welcoming community, and I understand that, like, the majority of people, like, the average person is pretty selfish and pretty, like, self-centered. And I've learned that. Just watching, like, people interact in public. And I hate it. But I don't know, I feel like this community is a group of a little bit of the oddballs, and that's not a bad thing. We're a little goofy. We're goobers, like. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's fun. If Mio said isopods suck, I would know that she's being held hostage. Isopods suck. The Miata is the Miata is not the— oh wait, hold on. Miata is not always the answer. Those, you know that there's a problem. You're a goofy goober. Shut up, Amir, so are you. I just want to be— picture this. Imagine this. How goes the scribbles? Scribbling. On a car to easily turbo. Every day I get more dangerously close to buying a Type R. Every day that goes by. Allegedly, a local dealership has one with like 15,000 miles on it. Allegedly. Wonder if they'd let me test drive it. Picture— oh yeah. Hold on. Okay, back to picturing this. The Keanu Reeves of V— oh, I didn't like that. I did not like that there was a big bolt of lightning. Okay, back to getting a GR86. I kind of— did you see the Truino version? I don't know if it's a like an NA exclusive, but why do you need a Type R? You drive too nicely? I was playing with my paddle shifter. But okay, back to picturing this, and then we can get on to— we can picture something else. But if I ever like gained any kind of momentum, I'd want to kind of be like the Keanu Reeves of VTubers. Like, I just want to be a pleasant person. Miata's sporty enough. See, I have one issue. One issue with the Miata. And it's just with the way, it's just hard to get it up to sometimes get on the ramp. Yeah, no, I kind of like the GR86s as well. Exclamation point fish LB, one word. So supercharge it. Bro. But the amount of money that I would have to put into the Miata to guarantee that it wouldn't explode with the supercharger, I might as well just buy a faster car. Plus, my Miata, I don't drive it in the winter. I want a manual daily. The paddle shifters are nice, but it's going to turn my transmission into a bean burrito. It's gonna be all floppy and shit. Oh, I don't want saw huge. A lot less than you probably think. Alright, let's see. Let's find a supercharger kit for the Miata. A 1 point Miata supercharger. $5,300 for the kit alone, not guaranteeing, not fixing anything. Do an LS swap. Like, I'm okay with the Miata being slow. That's my cruise around town. That's my cruise around town, run small errands car. It's fine for that bitch to... I need to put the new soft top on it first. I have the soft top, it's just in a box. Can't drop that cash, you'll drop on your... I know! Bro, I need a lot of money. I need a lot of money. I want a Civic Type R, I want a 40 mode. Then I'm gonna have to get all the gear. Because I'd like the skin to stay on my body. Man, I saw a bike actually while I was driving around that was really nice. It was like almost a hybrid between like a crotch rocket and a more cruisy type, and I can't tell you what it was. It was nice though. I think actually getting your motorcycle license here is cheap, if not. Did I tell you guys about the time I could have lied at the DMV? Depends on your state. My state, it is cheap and or free. It might be like 40 bucks. All right. All right, story time about the time I could have lied. Like a junkyard. I don't have the tools to do this shit. I live in an apartment with like I have like 3 screwdrivers, a hammer, and a few wrenches. To be fair, the Miatas held together with Phillips heads and dreams, but it's besides the point. But okay. So, as many of you know, I am not from here. And I moved, oh my god. Speaking of Miatas, I seem to keep seeing them around. That's a good old confirmation bias. Okay, story time. So, as many of you know that I'm not originally from Pennsylvania. I moved here a few years ago now, for work. And my driver's license from before was still valid in my other state. For like I think when I moved here, I might have just gotten my license renewed, right? And so when I moved here, I wasn't too concerned with updating, because the address that was on it, I still had family there. My uncle kept moving in my old house. So there's different driver's license. Well, I know. But oh, that's right, Amir's not American. So, we'll sidebar for a second. When you get a license, Amir, it is valid in all the other states. But when you move from state to state, you are supposed to, you're supposed to, like, change your address on it or update it within, like, 90, I think if you stay more than 90 days. Like, if you're there for school or something, like, when you assume permanent resident. So, if you go to California to New York for school, you don't have to update your license. But if you were to move and start your job in New York, then you're supposed to update them. But no cop's gonna be like, meh. Like, and I wasn't worried. Like, I wasn't worried about, because if you lose your license, you can drop it in a mailbox. And it'll eventually find its way back to its owner. And so I figured, vary state to state here, a year, some as long as 2. Yeah, but it's the principle. States are weird with it like that. I think Pennsylvania is 90 days. But because mine was still valid, and I didn't have to, like, I was like, oh well, if my license get lost, like, I can. It'll make its way back to my family. I'll get a phone call, Mio, your driver's license. Do you want us to mail it, or do you want to come get it? That would be the end of it. Right. So, I wasn't stressing it. I'm stressing that. I don't like that. My windows, like, shook. But so, and then, like, I was just riding out my license. I was like, it'll expire and I'll just get a new one like when I need to. And then when I was looking to buy a new car, the salesman's like, I was just talking to him because I'd never bought my own car before. Sorry, that was me. Amir, stop farting. God damn. But he was taking down my information and he goes, oh, that area code's not around, like not from around here. And I'm like, yeah, all my stuff's still from back home. And he goes, well, you kind of need to get that updated before you actually purchase the car, because the car gets registered to the address on the license. Meaning, I would have had to like pay a couple extra, like some extra $100, because it would have been registered back to home, and then I would have had to like, I would have bought it in Pennsylvania and then transferred it. I would have had to pay like the transport or like buying it there instead of like back at home. So he's like, you know, go get your license updated before we end up actually going ahead with the purchase. And I was like, okay. So there's the backstory for that. I know that kind of ran that around in circles for a second, but I keep getting startled by the storm. I scratched my eye. My first car I tore out of the stereo, found someone's license in it. See, it's also interesting because, like, literally, there is no standard for expiring license. Some states it's 4, some states it's 8, like 5. Just depends on where you are. But so I roll up to the DMV, you know, fill the paper and everything, and I had checked, you know, driver's license, renewal, transfer, whatever the box said. And so I did that. I go through everything, they check my eyes and everything. And like I fill everything out, I do everything. And the guy goes, okay, you need to go get your picture taken over there, and then you'll be able to pick it up and you'll be on your way. And I did that, and I get through all of that. And I go to pick it up, and I notice that it says identification card. And on the back it says, you know, not a driver's license. So I went back over to the lady who does the photos, and I'm like, hey, this is a little awkward. Is this supposed to be a driver's license and not an ID card? And she goes, oh, well, she goes, take it back over to the guy who helped you if he's not busy, and talk to him about it. So they had to send. I go and I talk to him. I was like, hey, this is supposed to be a driver's license. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's fine, but what do we have to do to get a driver's license? Because you technically already nullified mine. So in theory, I technically at this point do not have a driver's license. I know if I were to get pulled over and explain the situation to a cop, they'd probably be like, okay, well, there's nothing you can really do about that. You know, be mindful, I guess. But so I go over and deal with that, and he's like, well, I have to send it to the capital. I have to send it to like the government stuff at the head of the state. He goes, well, it's already like 4 o'clock. It was like 4:30 at this point, and like it's already getting late, so I don't think we're gonna get an answer. And I'm like, so how long till I have my driver's license back? And he's like, Saturday? I think I went on a Saturday, Friday maybe, a Friday. And like I don't know, well, like give me your phone number and I'll give you a call if I hear anything. And I think he told me to come, so this was Friday or Saturday, and he tells me to like come back on Tuesday or whatever. There was something to do with Tuesday. And I think they said that they would like wait for them to call me before I just show up so I don't waste my time, but naturally I go anyway because I don't have a driver's license. And so I go and they're like, no, we haven't heard anything. And by then I'm probably giving them a pretty shitty look, I'd have to imagine. He goes, all right, hold on. Which, mind you, the guy had like already apologized and been like, I'm so sorry about this. And I'm mad, but like shit does happen. I'm still mad. And because I had to pay twice. Actually, no. I think I did. But yeah, so he goes, hold on, let me go, I'll go make a phone call. So he goes back to the office to like call, I guess, head honcho, lack of a better word. And he comes back and he goes, all right, good news. They got the correction form. We can like go ahead and proceed with this and get your actual license out of here. Fucking okay. I was already livid at this point. So he sits me back down, sign all this stuff all over again, and he's like, you'll have your old license, and I'm like, well, yeah,